speaking to me, and there's gotta be a reason. And there you're looking at me. I wish it wasn't in my nature, but I got needs. I wish I liked another flavor, but when you're cool, you know I can't resist. I knew it was a proper mission, but you stir my blood. I knew there's gotta be a mission, but I got needs. I knew you was a fucking mission. You grab my hand and pull me. I knew you was a fucking mission, and you never say please. I knew you was a fucking mission, but nothing left free. I knew you was a mission. I knew that you were me. I knew you was a fucking mission, and you changed my destiny. I knew you was a fucking mission, and I knew it gonna hurt me. I love it. I'm not a major, but tell me what you need. I'm so eager to please, and I know you like to tease. I get down on my knees. She said, don't look at me. And if you seen what I seen, you would believe. I know it's all my fault. I got no one else to blame, and I climb a mountain to find it just a trash heap. And every time I'm with you, I feel worth 99p. I don't believe in love, but I like it when it hurts. I knew you was a proper mission, man. I knew you was a fucking proper mission. I knew you was a fucking mission, but nothing left free. I knew you was a mission. I
Hello, chat. I wasn't going to stream today, but I decided to, ultimately. Feel grateful, peasants, for my arrival is thus. I have chosen to grace you with my presence this day. Yes. Ugh, dude, I am not. You know when you're, like, not in the mood? That's kind of where I was, right? It's called Infected by Le Dorian. But yeah. So I have blessed you this day with my presence. I also sound like Bane. Yes. It's my fave white boy. I'm so yes. Why is your British accent gets weaker and more pathetic as it goes on? Because I'm a tired man. Okay. uh, I'm a tired man. Okay. That's why. I'm getting weaker as time goes on because I'm exhausted by the plights of society. You know. All he knows is naps and fish toy. So true. So true. I'm suffering from a lack of playing with my fish toy. Whatever the fuck the fish toy is, I don't know what that means. Oh wait, no, you're talking about a cat? I'm a fucking idiot. No, I can have a fish toy, okay? I and the kitten have a lot in common. We both like naps and a fish toy. I don't have a slasher of the V-tube model. It's very expensive. I have some things that are that related. Dude, I'm like breaking out from shaving. Cringe. Ugh. But, yeah. Okay, so. You could absolutely have a fish toy. No, because here's the thing is that you guys will buy that one, but not the other things. Chad, get D a fish toy. I don't really want a fish toy. I'm good living my life without a fish toy. You know, is the fish toy what you call your goth mommy pleasure altar? I don't have a pleasure altar like that. That's insane. What do you take me for? Oh god. Anyway, it's another day. I thought you were talking about one of those stim toys. It could be a stim toy. Is a man not entitled to a stim toy? If I recall correctly, it was $1. Diesel, we could make you rich with fish. I don't want multiple fish toys. No chat, you're right. Buy homie the lube. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, so like there was obviously that Odie put together this like thread for some FNAF related things, but I was like not gonna stream, and then I had a discussion about this stuff, and I was like, fine, man, fine, I'll do it. It's not like I got anything going on. I might as well. I'll do it. I'll bite the bullet and I'll show up here today. But yeah, there's no funny anecdote for me today. I don't have any of that. D does have a PO box. Yeah, but that's why I set up the throne, it would just make it easier. It just would. For the outbreak caused by shaving, probably looks to no, here's the thing. I started scratching my face, and that definitely happened. Okay. I use a dry razor. We had Diesel a whole IV drip feed for caffeine that he could attach to the back of his chair. That's really true. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like running on fumes today. I've done a lot of streams back to back. I just want to clarify. This is actually very rare for me. I'm trying to fucking lock the fuck in, bro. I really am. Just throwing off her watermelons. Look, I'll just let you all know. Slaw did send me a watermelon. It was delivered to me in my store. And yeah, and it was delivered to me in my store, and I had a delicious watermelon. Take a caffeine enema. Diesel in his content stream era. Well, here's the thing. I work tomorrow, so it's not like I can stream. I was gonna do a morning stream, but I have some family coming up, so I'm gonna meet them for breakfast. Do that in the morning instead tomorrow, instead of belabor myself. I also wanted to work out in the morning tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So I think I'm gonna have to figure out something else. But you know, I do have the gift suggestions on. You know, I was gonna do that. But yeah, I mean, it's not like I advertised the throne. I'm not expecting anything. Pretty much ever. You gonna crush it between those thighs on stream? No, lame and a tease. We've been over this. This watermelon joke is so old. We've moved past it. You know, it's a joke from a time beyond time. Like we're the little guys. Like some of you don't even know where that comes from. You know. Slaw better pull up with Yu-Gi-Oh cards and duel me. He usually goes to a store for it when he was like traveling one time and he popped by and that was sick. Yeah, do it. Just don't work on your work out your legs if you're gonna be on your feet all day. Yeah, dude, I did my legs on Saturday, and then Sunday I couldn't run, and even today I was feeling pretty shit about it. Like if I do a serious leg day, I at least need 48 hours to recover from it. Okay. Are we little guys and or she they bisexuals or have we become something new? No, that's what you are. That's what you are. You're also all dick holders. There's all three of these things in a transient property make up the community that surrounds me. There's like a little bit of caffeinated beverage in there, but I think I need to pour a little extra. I'm gonna do that. I'm feeling that today. I'm feeling that. But yeah, so I really haven't done anything today. Wow, that's actually crazy. I really haven't. Very rare. I filmed an episode of Loaded Dice with KJ and Hal. Sometime next month I am going to be, because I said it in the podcast. It's not like I can take it out. I was kind of like mulling over whether or not I'd be doing this when I went to go to the gym after recording, but it's not like I can take it out of the recording and it make any sense. So I'm gonna leave it in, which means I gotta commit to it. I am going to do a short live play as a dungeon master on the YouTube channel Mana Potion Tabletop, which is my like more consistent gig these days, I guess. But yes, it'll be like a 4-episode thing. I don't know who the players are gonna be in this thing, but you know, I'm going to Dungeon Master. There'll be some players, and it'll be like a good time. I figure it would make more sense to have it on the MPT YouTube channel, and I need the watch hours, so this all kind of works out well because I want to get the channel to have ads on it. But yeah, so I started work on it today. I was going to continue working on it, but I was just kind of like, I feel kind of shit. There we go. That's really it. I feel shit today, you know? But yes. Can we audition for the live play? No. Respectfully. I've made a standard. I'm not letting people into my life for a period of time after Judas Iscariot, okay? Some of you, while some of you are nice, some of you genuinely, you know who you are really strange and make me uncomfortable. So I need to be judicious about this, and we need to respect our parasocial connection and just keep it a parasocial connection. Yeah, it's probably for the best after that. Yeah, could you blame me, guys? Could you blame me? uh, uh, one day I'll be more comfortable. Not today. I wouldn't trust us either. Well, you're not really instilling confidence with that, huh? But yeah, it's not like, I don't know. I don't know. I could not blame you. We love a king with boundaries. Yeah, man. Yeah. To be clear, I have had too long. My community has produced too many problems. uh, you know, first time, shame on me. Second time, shame on you. Third time, I've learned my lesson and I understand the rule of threes, okay? It was a Chekhov's gun that fateful day when I made the server. It has made too many recurring characters. It's 99 problem and all of them are chatters. It really is it's really me at the end of the day, you know. It's really he who hath maketh the server, you know. Yeah, but you were bad at math, so let us in. I'm not that bad at math. I'm pretty bad at math, actually. Okay. There's only 60 of us here, so there's only 60 problems. Imagine if you had 60 problems to solve in a room, okay? Imagine you had a test with 60 math problems. All right? That's a lot of problems. All right. 61 plus 1 questions does not sound that hard to solve. Bold of you to assume that is what it is going to be. Oh, shit. Who do you think will become the next incident? We're not putting that energy out in the world. You put that back in your pocket right now. You put that away. There's some of you, by the way, there are some of you that know that you're bad. And you've tried to put the moves on me, and I haven't, because I can read the tea leaves and I see what happens. I can see what happens. I have eyes. I have eyes to know what's going on, okay? I stay in my lane. I stay in my pond. I'm thriving, but I see what's going on. You're gonna manifest a guy jorking it in the server? No, we've already done that. Anyway, we're gonna talk about Jidion's little butt buddy. So you're telling me you don't want your own Google Doc? No. No. I feel like I've already gotten it, but for like reasons that are like completely non sequitur-y, you know? Unlike Judas, you don't need chat or push push. I gotta be for real, for real. I cannot believe that is really the thing that did him in. You know, when you think about it, the most comedic aspect of that is really just that he talked so much big game. I already made one. What the fuck? Yeah, well, it was within good fun, okay? A Google Docky or a Gaki for short. No. That's a different thing. Gaki is a different thing. We don't ask for that. You're asking for something else. Yeah, it was 1,000 pages, but it was empty. But we're gonna get onto the topic today, okay? We're gonna get onto the topic. So Jidion in the EDP documentary worked with a fella by the name of Skeeter Jean, okay? Skeeter Jean is a predator hunter. He hunts predators. But he is, how do I put this? The people who hunt predators hide behind the load-bearing pillar of, oh, what? You don't want to see me go after pedophiles? Do you like pedophiles? Which, by the way, is basically the equivalent of just calling somebody a pedophile, let's be real. So you can't really criticize these guys unless there's some other situation that occurs from their own actions that allows you to state the obvious in the room. You got to understand that these guys aren't really about chasing down these criminals and doing anything about it. It is more about creating, Schadenfreude, creating this content which makes you feel good when you watch it. The same way that your parents' generation would watch Maury and what's the other one? It was Maury. There was the other show where it's like You Are Not the Father. Was that Maury? There's like one or two. Jerry Springer, right? People watch Jerry Springer. They'd watch Cops. They'd watch Maury. They'd watch World's Dumbest. They'd watch all this shit, and they would feel good about themselves. They go, I'm not that. I'm not that, right? Basically the TLC stuff, right? Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is 100% the same thing. Dr. Phil is a part of that as well. He's part of that, Schadenfreude industrial complex, right? And just for clarity's sake, so everybody understands what we're talking about when I say Schadenfreude, right? The whole thing is like, Schadenfreude is like that feeling you get when you feel good when somebody is dumb or doing something stupid, and you get the satisfaction of them getting their just desserts for their behavior. Okay. Your parents' generation cut me deep, man. How dare you? Well, like it was a little bit before my time. I wasn't old enough to be watching that stuff, But yeah, Judge Judy, still Steve Wilkos. Yeah, all of that stuff. All of that stuff is kind of the same thing. YouTubers see that, and they took advantage of that, and they came back with their own type of content. The predator hunting is that. That is one of it. I'll fully admit, I am part of that. You come here, and maybe you like my personality, or you think I'm funny. Which are both wrong things, but if that's the world you want to live in, go right ahead. You do you, queen. But like my content is that too. If I cover like a guy like Andy Ditch or any other one of these people who makes like a insane Google docu that's like very clearly like mentally deranged, right? All of this stuff, right? All of that stuff is like, we are sitting here and we are laughing at somebody in that moment. We are getting Schadenfreude from that experience. Okay? It is the same thing for the stuff with the predator catching stuff. You get to feel good because somebody bad is receiving like social ills for that. Now, the issue with this stuff, right, is that a lot of the time it doesn't lead to any arrest. It doesn't lead to any good outcomes, and it often leads to impeding law enforcement, okay? Like, these guys hide behind the fact that they do have convictions, right? But usually their conviction rate compared to their need to make content constantly is not the same. In fact, it's usually very highly outweighed, and as a result of that, we could sit here and go, well, how effective is this stuff, right? Now, I've talked about my experiences where I worked with people in child abuse. I've met detectives who've done stuff like that. If you are passionate about this stuff and you are mad that some random glupshitto is being like, I don't think Skeeter Jean's in it for all the right reasons. This guy's kind of fucking funky, right? You should dedicate your time to being either a volunteer. You should dedicate your time to pursuing law enforcement. You should dedicate your time to social services. We need people who do those things, okay? We need to encourage those things to exist because they are often overworked, underpaid, understaffed. All right. Even the detectives that do these things, we're talking like one detective has like a caseload of over 100 cases, and as a result, that slows everything down. If you want to make a difference in the world, there are ways for you to make a difference in the world, ways for you to make an appreciable difference right now. However, I do not think YouTube or any of its associated other things, TikTok, live streaming, whatever, is really the best way to do it. And I would also argue that throwing money is not the same thing as like dedicating your time. When I throw money at something, I go, yeah. I hope you guys can use this well and fix this, right? But that doesn't really, like, you don't know where the money's going. You really don't. Most of the time you don't. You're not getting like updates on where the money's being spent. Maybe that happens for some people, but for the most, no. Right? But there is something different between giving money and spending the time to do that good deed, right? So if you have that opportunity and it's something you want to do, I highly recommend you do it. Like I said, I did that. I was a teacher. I taught art to young adults and teens who did not have the opportunity or the means to reach those things, and being able to break down that barrier, to give them access to that, to give them a safe space, to give them a way to work towards their goals, to give them a method to work towards college. All of that stuff is really good. But I should tell you, it takes a lot of time, right? I dedicated a lot of time to do stuff like that. Third Spaces would fix this. Third Spaces fixes a lot of things.
I very much am here cause of my Schadenfreude for Jidion's weird comfortability talking to children.
Yeah. I mean, hey, here's the thing. You admit and understand that you're here for the Schadenfreude. That's fine. It's the people who get annoyed that you point out that obvious fact, right? It's okay to engage in that, but you got to be honest about it, right? It's the people who get upset when you point out the obvious that's really the issue.
At Amazon Parrot 3948 became a member. At Amazon Parrot
I don't fucking care.
Celebrates 12 months of membership. I want to see your thoughts on Slyboy.
I don't know what Slyboy does. You always ask questions about things I don't know the answer to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Slyboy does. I know he live streams. I don't fucking keep up with YouTubers. All right, not like that. I got shit to do. I got a job. Can there be people to laugh at it all? Like I was laughing when Scarlet Reaper told you about how he was raped in VR through his avatar. I mean, that's just completely justified. Yeah, how will this affect Slyboy's legacy? Jesus fucking Christ. I pull up the Diesel job maxing. Do you know what I watch on YouTube, guys? Do you know what I do in my free time? Okay, I watch like video essays about video games. All right, I watch fucking tabletop YouTubers. That's what I do. I clock in at the Slop Factory for drama, but I engage with drama at like a 9 to 5 basis. You know what I mean? But Skeeter Jean is basically trying to ape Chris Hansen. He is probably one of the more bold-faced ones on aping Chris Hansen. He does Chris Hansen's bit. Okay, he does Chris Hansen's bit. That is what he does. You ever watch Bose? Sometimes I'll be in the Discord server hanging with the homies, and one of them will put on a video of Bose reacting to body cams. So, like, yeah, I guess in that regard, Bose is pretty cool. I don't know. I don't really like go out of my way to watch her, but I know who she is. But yeah, Skeeter Jean basically makes a meme out of the Preds, right? I also don't like the YouTuber speak of things, right? Pred, calling them a pred. I mean, they're a pedophile. But you can't put pedophile in a title. You can't put predator in a title, but you can put pred. But yeah. But we'll start with video. And I'm going to read out the title of this video to you. Okay? The title of this video is I exposed a pred at his aunt's 90th birthday. So, yeah. I exposed the pred at his... So, like, the Schadenfreude setup here is very obvious, right? Like, it's a very obvious setup where it's like, oh, I'm going to make this pedophile look bad in front of his geriatric auntie, right? But, like, if you wanted to, like, actually do anything about this, wouldn't you try and, like what, like, this seems like, I don't know. Like, this is unnecessary harm, right? To the aunt. Like, this 90-year-old auntie had her birthday ruined. By the way, yeah, the guy's a pedophile. Yeah, that ruined a child's life. Yes, absolutely. 100%. But it's like, why are you shooting down? Why are we getting a casualty? Right? Why are we doing that? Like, we didn't need to add that into this. You just added that. It should be harm reduction, okay? Harm reduction also includes the people's family of the pedophile that are victims or did not know about this, okay? If you don't know about this and you find out that a family member is that, it's probably one of the most harrowing experiences of your entire life. All subjects within this content are innocent until proven guilty. Well... How does it affect the predator's victims? How does it affect the family? I think you got to realize, right, when a person like this commits these crimes, they don't just, you know, they victimize these victims, but these criminals make victims of their family. These people usually live double lives. They usually spend their time lying to people in their life. They create this whole series of events that happen the second that they get arrested that traumatize their personal family, right? It goes so much further. It's like if you were to rob someone, like the second order consequences of a robbery are the trauma that is inflicted upon everybody else that you robbed, right? It's a huge betrayal for everyone. Yeah. It's like crimes have these second order consequences that are real and manifest in ways that aren't hyper physical, right? Which is real, and it's totally okay to recognize that those things happen. Pred hunters do not care about the collateral. Jidion and Skeeter have such a bad track record. Skeeter is like 3 to 50 catch rate. Jesus Christ.
Hey, how we doing? I heard there was a big 90th birthday party going on here. There's just one thing here, Stanford. You might need to sign here. Now, Stanford, you did send a picture of your to him.
That wasn't mine. It was a friend's.
It's a friend's. So you're not even circumcised.
No.
You think him sending you a naked picture would get him more confident with his body because
Yes.
would you give him like a reinforcement?
Yeah.
I will say though, the whole thing about like predators are like really famous for their excuses is quite outrageous because like motherfucker sitting here talking to Skeeter Jean outside the Cracker Barrel.
and
Do you think
understand that.
him taking a in the quite frankly would help him with that?
Sir, it did me.
Looks like the party shut down. Sorry for crashing your party. We really didn't mean to.
But I was very insecure when I was overweight.
Was?
Hey, I at least had weight loss surgery.
You feel good to send a naked pic yet?
I mean, I just sent them when I was that age.
Stanford, we're gonna go to my car.
Yeah, he does look like he's melting, not gonna lie.
Have a good one.
All right, so this is gonna be very, like, you know, meandering. I'm gonna be guessing, all right? Jim Gaffigan body type. Why do all the Predator hunters look like that? Because they're all basically doing Chris Hansen's bit. Say what you will, but Chris Hansen was first on the scene. He's, like, set up all the style. Everybody else is just sitting here being him.
Okay, we are just around the corner from this bar and grill restaurant where Auntie's 90th birthday party is going down. 25 people here pulled up for Auntie's birthday. You know, I take no pleasure in crashing.
I don't I just wish we could be honest, okay? I think it's super sick that I'm doing this because this piece of shit is a pedophile and all of his family should live knowing that openly, okay? It's like I take no pleasure in this. It's like, you probably were like, dude, this is sick. He's telling us that he's going to go to his auntie's 90th birthday party. We're going to be able to capitalize on this. It's like, bro, it's... You can't have it both ways. You can't be like, I'm so fucked up about this. This poor old lady's gonna have to know. And it's like, she's gonna know either way, but that
man,
way?
Are you one of the lactose tolerant few?
I am lactose intolerant. It's like, why? Just be like it is going to upend that woman's life regardless, okay? He committed an act that is heinous and evil, okay? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. What did this lady do? Oh, now she'll be able to associate all of her next one birthday, because who knows how long she's going to make it at 90 years old, right? With this.
A 90-year-old woman.
I mean, it is good to know if someone in your family is a pedo. Yeah, but imagine it was your birthday, and they came to tell you that you have a cousin that's a pedophile.
Birthday party, but we got to get this guy before we fly back. So it is what it is.
We got to get this guy before we fly back. Could have been any other place, but it is like, I can't even lie. This is an amazing title. Okay. I exposed a predator at his aunt's 90th birthday party. I'm sorry. That is such a clickable title. The thumbnail on this video is amazing. Okay? Everything about this screams million view video. Come on. It's a great title. This is a great pitch for a video. Being able to deliver on that, being able to set up this encounter in this scenario is fucking phenomenal. It is. It is. That's evil, but yeah, it is.
They're in this turning up right now. You already know. On a Sunday, the Lord's Day. Maybe we should like scope out real quick in there, just so we know like where he's at. Yeah, it's not 25 people, but there's a good amount of people. Like 10,
But
I would
they
say.
said they have the party of that. They're gonna be here all day.
Yeah, they're gonna be, yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
there might be people coming and going.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, excuse us.
It's like I don't like, they're going to this auntie's 90th birthday party to expose that there is a pedophile at the table. That's crazy. But to bring gifts to the auntie's 90th birthday is crazy. In all seriousness, would this be viewed as bad if it was known that the family would defend the predator? Because that's possible of happening. Yeah, of course that's possible of happening, but we have to assume that people aren't walking around being evil people, okay? I can't live my life assuming that the grannies at the bar and grill love sex crimes, okay? I just have to assume that they don't like those things.
Just here for a party. Oh, these balloons are heavy.
You know, I feel like the I'm just here for a party while carrying balloons is a really good way to give yourself a cover. The same way that carrying a clipboard and a high-vis vest will get you into places that you're not supposed to be. I feel like both of those allow you to do the same thing, you know? See what I mean by all this feels like a bit? Like, this is something you would see in Reno 911. Yeah, or Sam Hyde Adult Swim Bit. Yes.
Thank you so much. Yep, the big 9-0.
It's like you're not. Yeah. I feel like you should handle some of this stuff with like a little bit of candor, a little bit of seriousness. You know, I feel like you can be dramatic about doing predator catching, but it needs to kind of go the other way, right? I feel like making predator catching a comedy is like this weirdly incongruent thing that only works if you're like a psycho, right? Like it's fine if it's like very serious, but it's when you make it a joke that people are like, I don't know, it's kind of strange. Granted, if you were like a 14-year-old boy, this content would go fucking hard. Okay? Like for real, dude. People who like ball and gun game would love this stuff, man. That's how I'm going to describe everybody that Oh, I bet you like ball and gun game. That's why you like this content. Oh, you watch Sneeko? Yeah, okay. I bet you love playing ball and gun game.
Here we go.
If you ever wear a uniform and carry a name badge, you can get into a lot of places. I would know. It happens a lot at my job.
Hey, how we doing? Heard there was a big 90th birthday party going on here.
Yes.
Okay, the big 9-0.
Yeah.
Right on here. So
This is like this old lady is just she has no idea. And again, obviously the guy did something like literally reprehensible. Just an evil thing that this person did. Does this weird potato man not have a job where you could also do something just as equally as embarrassing? You know, the family over the court, let's say this goes to court, that family's going to learn it all. They're going to learn it all in every single little grisly detail. You know, they're going to learn it all. And this piece of shit will have ruined his family. But boy, oh boy, talk about collateral damage when you walk in here and do this.
we have these balloons here for you. Looks like
Again, like one of the things from when I was doing jury duty is like the family that gets like roped into a crime that somebody commits also ends up receiving all of this trauma. And the thing is that none of us ever talk about it like they exist, you know? Or it's like, it's almost like you're expected to not care, but it's like we kind of should, you know? And in the case of something like that, it was a hate crime. That I was on jury duty for. It was a hate crime. And it's like, not only do you get to find out in this case that your son is a criminal assaulter, but you get to find out that over the course of it, that he did it while saying how much he hates the Mexicans and how much he never wants them in his country. And all of this stuff, all the way. And it's like, just imagine the horror. You know, it's like, oh, I never raised my boy to be like that. Maybe they like really hate the Mexicans too. But you gotta just assume that they were raised in a way where, hey, you don't try and put a gun to someone's face because they're brown.
Courtesy of who we have on the reservation was a Stanford. Actually ordered some balloons. I don't know where you guys want these.
One of the worst parts of this family finding out there's a pedo in the family is now they have to investigate any contact he had within the family and debrief the family friends and shit. Yeah, there's all that always exists. That always exists with stuff like this.
Yeah, will there be? Is there a Stanford here? I'm Stanford. Oh, you're Stanford. Oh, well, yeah. We have the delivery here for the balloons. We have the birthday gift here.
Diesel, I once went to jury duty for a hate crime against a Mexican man, and the defendant was another Mexican man. I can tell you that the defendant in this case was a white person, but that everybody in this case, first of all, the white guy, unemployed and wasn't pursuing work, and then he was also like fucking 23 or something, and they were both poor. They were both poor as fuck.
We'll just sit those there. Those will work. Great. And yeah.
This poor old lady.
We're just recording the fun time.
Yeah.
It's what's even crazier is their bit that they're keeping up too. It's like if you drop the pretense, okay, fine, but it's like the elongatedness of it.
And we just record everywhere we go when we do our drop-offs and whatnot. And there's a little birthday bag whenever you want to get to it. So it looks like you guys are having a good time anyway. So
I will say, though, this is the most middle America place I have ever seen. Second of all, could it kill these people to color grade their footage? All right.
Yeah. How does it feel being the big 9-0?
Oh, great.
Feels great.
Oh, God, just let it end. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
But hey, you know, between everyone here, you're celebrating your 21st, right? You know that is. And Stanford, right? Well, just want to shake your hand, sir. Thank you for ordering from us. We do appreciate that. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I have. I have Stanford Kipping the Third. It looks like the whole name is spelled out here. So that'd be him. Okay.
I know there's a type of person who's like, I don't care that the other people are there. This guy is a problem, and I recognize your position and your feelings on it. I absolutely do. I see them. I see your opinion. You're totally entitled to it. However, I think you're the kind of person that doesn't put their cart back. Okay, that's what I think. I think that you have a low EQ, okay? No, a low emotional intelligence, not an EQ. You have a low emotional intelligence, all right? And you need to think about bystanders in actions that are taken, okay?
Okay, great.
Stanford Kipping the Third. Yeah, that sounds like the name of a boat, not gonna lie.
So we got that there. So I see you guys already have the big 9-0 there, but we just figured we'd drop off some more balloons for you. So, hey.
He would leave his card out and say he's giving job security for cart wranglers. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we try. Yeah, thanks. And happy birthday. So, and there's just one thing here, Stanford. If I could just something you might need to sign here. Could I show you this over here? Yeah, just right over here. Okay, so I also did have to just have a word with you about just some messages.
Yeah.
So this would be something you sent to him.
Okay. Yeah.
And looks like that's.
I'm talking to him. Yeah.
You're talking to him. You told he was right?
Yeah, I was just talking to him about. He wanted me to meet, but
Jidion and Skeeter fans seem to lack second order thought and refuse to acknowledge the knock-on effects of these actions. Well, okay, I maybe I'm painting with a very wide brush here, but I've seen this with a lot of creators that are pretty big, actually, and definitely aim content towards a younger crowd. God knows every time I talk about Mizkif, some kid with a Ronaldo profile picture on Twitter.com has something fuck-ass to say about it, as if his homie's gonna come down from his ivory tower and fucking give him balls to wash or something, all right? It ain't gonna fucking happen. But you just have to assume that it's like a child that's like making this opinion or saying this, right? Because when you're an adult, and if you're like an adult with like a brain... First of all, you don't even watch this content. Like, if you watch this content in your free time, I legitimately think less of you. I think this content is for fucking stupid people. I legitimately think this content is for stupid people. The same way I really do think shit like fucking, not Judge Judy. Who's the fucking... the same way I think Jerry Springer is for stupid people. I'm sorry. Some of you might like it. Some of you might be offended by that. But I legitimately feel like that is more lowbrow and that, like, you're a dum-dum if you watch it. Like, I really do.
he wanted me to meet him, but I keep saying I can't. I'm just wanting to talk to him to make sure he was, like, okay. Like,
Okay.
he said he was gay and
Did say
was
that,
having
yeah.
problems.
Reminds me of a Ruben Sims audio. Is like, it's the same way for all of it. It's the same way for all of it. I think this content does attract a younger audience. I know people don't want to hear that, and especially the creators, but I really do think it does.
School and stuff. And I was
Okay.
just trying to help.
You're trying to help him.
I understand because I was that way in school too.
Okay, you
When I
like you
was
were
younger.
you're saying like you were gay in school?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I understand, like, how hard it is to deal with bullies and kids and stuff.
It can't.
But I never had any intention of meeting him. I just keep telling my
Yeah,
kids.
if it was, I think it's like, it's not even like, yeah, I guess it's embarrassing the pedos, right? But it's like the other people that are there, right? Because if it's his coworkers at his job, that's like a different story. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna be as impacted. I feel like if you work with someone and they commit like a murder, you could kind of be like, okay, and then pack that away more easily. But when it's your family, you like go home to them. You know what I mean? So that's more. That's something else, and it changes the dynamic 100%.
I got stuff to do.
It's fair enough. No, it can't be. No, Stanford, we're actually a couple friends of the family.
It's just the same prankster shit that has a moral excuse target. Yes. Well, you notice that prank YouTubers did that too, right? They'd say, this isn't a prank. This is a social experiment. We're trying to test out, if people put their carts back, right? The same way when they did the ISIS execution prank with Sam Pepper, right? That whole pitch was that it's a social experiment, okay, where, we're going to get to see what his morals are really like.
He showed his family's faces.
Yeah. A, their antics don't result in convictions. B, they include families and double the humiliation. Like, if they caught a guy who's already been convicted and only embarrassed him, it would be better. There's a lot of ways where it wouldn't be so, like, ridiculous. There's another video after this that's, like, even worse. Okay? Their prank channel is trying to be, what would you do? Yes, that's the same thing here, where it's like, this is making a prank with, like, a moral excuse. And you can't ever give the position of, like, outside of the fact that Skeeter is getting shit right now for the coverage of EDP 445 and all of that shit, if it wasn't for that, talking about a guy like Skeeter would be difficult because people would be like, oh, why the fuck are you talking against Skeeter? Oh, is it because you actually like to defend pedophiles? And it's like, okay, all right. These things are two different fucking things, all right? These things are two different fucking things, but you want to compare them and say they're the same thing? Skeeter's not doing the work of the police, all right? Do you realize all the shit that the police, the detectives have to look at when they cover stuff like this, all right? Because I guarantee you that the stuff that these guys have to see is a billion times worse, okay? You think that Skeeter looking at old man cock with like fake children is bad, okay? These guys see real CSAM. These guys see real human trafficking of just tons of people from third world countries brought across into America in fucking shipping containers, all right? You know, living in their feces with no fucking clothes, okay? And you want to sit here and talk like Skeeter Jean is the one who's like actually fucking doing anything, all right? Do you realize how fucking actually depraved and awful it could truly be? Skeeter doesn't even get to see fucking half of it, brother, okay? There is so much evil in the world, okay? He is not the hero. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I can stop texting you.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this is my good friend Chet. This is
Yeah, Vitaly shift the predator catching on Kick and then dropped it immediately because it didn't bring money. Isn't Vitaly in like a foreign prison because the government of the country found him fucking annoying? Like I'm pretty sure he is.
he's his uncle. Okay.
I'll stop texting.
We got
that's
the
fine.
messages from his dad.
Okay, I can stop texting. That's fine.
Okay, but well, I had to just go over this with you. Do you think we could? Do you want to just step outside for a
that's fine.
second? Okay, just go over it. Okay. Just got some just stuff to go over with the order here. And I just didn't want to air all that out in front of your family and whatnot.
There is no way they did not hear that. That some of that conversation had to have come through, okay?
So
I said I was going to block him because I just don't want
okay, because we did
Talk
pull up
to him
your
anymore,
okay, because you were talking to him last night.
Yeah, he said
know.
he asked me about meeting up, and I said I couldn't because I went to River City, and I said I can't today because I have
Yeah.
a family party. I just
Yeah,
kept
and he told
making
him you were
excuses not to meet
right.
him, yeah.
You go to the casino.
Guy got some crazy pants on. This fit is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. The he's kind of wearing like Zoomer pants though, right? Like Zoomers really like wide cut pants. This is a very wide cut pant.
But you said you
I
had
did.
this to do today.
Yeah.
Was there a point where you were gonna actually, plan to actually meet him?
No, I kept saying I wanted to meet him, but I know that's not.
Yeah, the fit check. The overshirt that matches with the pants is gas, but that undershirt makes it look like he works at Staples. Okay. Like the other stuff is like not that bad, but Skeeter Jean looks like he's trying to dress cool though, right? Skeeter Jean has the quintessential bad guy millennial look, right? Like his jean jacket kind of looked like it was cropped actually, but I don't know. I need to see a wide cut of that again.
That's not a good thing to do.
Right. So why do you think it's not a good thing?
Oh, because he's one,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to talk to him and trying to like help him because he kept saying he's having problems.
Okay.
Like in school.
Like
and
just
stuff.
with being
gay and
homosexual.
He looks like Tate from Angles. I was okay. Well, like it kind of looked like he would be hanging out with like the Nation of Islam, right? Like I feel like maybe that's what Skeeter Jean does. Like I don't. Is that too based for us? Are we okay to like make that assumption?
Sexual and whatnot. Yeah, that's something he's talked about with his dad, and he didn't take too kindly of it. So, he's not he's a little insecure about coming out. We know that much. We're trying to help him through it. But now, Stanford, you did send a picture of your to him.
That wasn't mine.
It wasn't yours.
Trust-
Yeah, you got the black Israelite fit. You got guys, it's okay. Skeeter Jean is fighting Yakub's strongest soldiers. Oh my god.
I had
Whose
I
was
just
it?
had surgery.
Diesel, what do we do if people in our family watch content like this? Are you asking for yourself? Just be like, I don't think you should watch that. Like, to be like, I don't like literally, if you're like, I don't like it, just be like, I don't like it.
You just had surgery.
Yeah, I had a big.
I don't like Skeet wearing a black t-shirt under black denim jacket.
Is it someone else's?
It was my.
Especially, okay, if you have family like that, then like they're idiots that don't deserve to listen. Like you don't need to fucking do anything about it, whatever. There's more important things to do in the world than get up in arms about somebody you know watching something stupid. Skeet is a black Israelite and Jid is a black Scientologist. Jidion spends his days fighting Xenus. Fighting Xenu. What is Xenu? They don't like Xenu, right? Xenu is like, we don't fuck with Xenu. Xenu is their like devil equivalent. I know that might be like a big shocker for some of you, okay?
No, it was.
Okay.
It was not mine. It was a friend's
Is a friend's
that I have on my phone.
How'd you get a picture of your friend's
Well, me and my friends.
He got that denim on denim. Skeeter got that denim on denim action. All right. I have an opinion on Skeeter Jean's outfit, and I mean this seriously with the 100% sincerity as a guy who like gets fitted. Okay. And I know that I'm wearing gym clothes right now. That's because I'm chilling. I'm living and loving life. I'm sitting here in my fucking undies, brother. Okay. But Skeeter, I'm going to tell you how to elevate this fit and make it go gas. Okay. I think the light colored jeans are fine. I think denim on denim is a little hard. I don't think we're back to that point yet, but you know, Y2K is whatever. I think you should switch out those slim cut jeans for some straight cut. And then you should get a longer shirt and tuck that longer shirt into your jeans. Okay. Because it'll look more put together. Because your denim jacket being shorter than your black t-shirt makes it look like you are wearing a weird, like tiny jacket for like somebody not your size. Okay, so do that, please. If you want to elevate a fit, tuck in your t-shirt. It's that easy. I'm 100% serious. Okay. Better yet, Skeeter, do yourself a favor. Light colored shirt, perhaps a white colored shirt, tuck it in, okay? Mix it up a little bit. White colored t-shirts kind of look classy, okay? Like a nice, it'll look crisp, it'll look put together.
Have a group text where we send each other pictures.
I thought you were gonna recommend a watch and a chain. I'm not a guy who wears a lot of jewelry in my outfits. I've tried to do different things, you know. I'll wear like, I obviously have like my leather like accessory suspenders, and I want like more stuff like that. But those things are like better accessories than jewelry. I feel like jewelry is kind of like lazy. And every time I see a guy with jewelry, and I don't know if it's just me or the people that I'm around, but I see a lot of, and like yesterday with that Uggo guy, Zach from the cheating scandal. Zach is like the type of guy to get like a really thin gold Cuban necklace. You know what I mean? Dude, it's not even the stream anymore, and I'm still talking about how this guy can't put on clothes. But he's like the type of guy who would get like a thin gold Cuban necklace and then put it on, and then the gold Cuban necklace would be worn with like a silver Rolex, and it just wouldn't match. And that's like such a like a non-starter there. Like it's like you really gotta dedicate yourself if you're gonna do jewelry, okay? Like it's crazy. Like I do have a watch that I wear on occasion, but the watch is always matched with something that matches with it, right? Like I'll wear the watch. It has a navy colored band, and it's kind of a casual band, right? So like a casual pair of slacks that are navy will match with it, right? Or if I wear brown shoes, brown belt, right? And then my watch needs to have a matching colored strap, because otherwise it would look strange.
All the time, just for fun.
So it's like a pick exchange group chat. Mm-hmm. Okay, and this is something that's common in the gay community, or I don't know. I don't indulge.
Yes.
So, okay, understood. No judging.
This is something that's common. Well, you know, that one was funny. I feel like if I was gonna do jewelry though, like you need to like do a lot. Like I wouldn't be one of those guys that's like, here's my Cuban necklace and that's it. Here's how I accessorize. It's like necklace, ring. Like I would wear a lot of jewelry, right? Like if you maximize jewelry, I guess I could kind of end up looking like a pirate, but I would like that more.
There,
It's
but
common. It's a common thing in the gay community.
so this here is that's your friends, not yours.
No, that's not mine.
Okay,
No.
okay, guy. Because
I
it looks
I
like
had-
it was sent live on Instagram.
No, I just had surgery. I had
Okay.
a 50-pound lymphedema down there.
I
had
see.
it cut off, and everything's reconstructed, so mine doesn't
Okay,
look
so
like
you're
that.
you're not even circumcised.
No.
Okay, so this definitely
No,
can't.
I'm not circumcised. No,
Def-
no.
Definitely can't be your.
No,
man,
no,
for
sir.
no way at
That's
all.
not me.
Okay, I see. But why even send that to him? Sorry, can we step over here a little bit because I can hear it with the music.
I did because he asked. Because he
I'll lose ads. I'll lose ads. The music, it's too loud playing silently in the background.
I guess just from years of being that, when I was that
The
young.
P in FPS stands for private. It's supposed for pirate.
Yeah. Okay.
I had 24-year-old, 25-year-olds sending me pictures and stuff like that.
Okay. When you were,
Yeah.
how were they sending it to you?
Back in the day, it was like MySpace and
Yeah.
Facebook and all that.
And your
That's another thing that like will come up. I'm a layman and I'm like, why are we talking about this? Because the video needs to be 30 minutes, duh. But that's something where it's like usually when people are like, victims of abuse, they end up going on to perpetrate that abuse in the future and yada yada yada, right? Obviously that's not like a one-to-one. It doesn't happen with everybody. But, it's not surprising that a lot of people who end up going to do what this guy did say, yeah, I had an experience where I was 12 and a guy sent me pictures of his penis. That's not surprising.
how old? 38.
I'm 38 now.
Yeah. So you were around in the prime MySpace days. I remember.
Yeah, the most important part of a sting operation, preserving AdSense. I know, the censoring on here.
Those
Yeah.
days. But to confirm, this would be a picture. That's your picture, right?
That's me in my. That's me
Okay.
in bed. Yeah.
It's you in bed. Okay.
I was just laying there. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, you're from Redbud.
Yeah.
Now you asked him if you could see a picture of his. So how would that help you help him? Like you were trying to say before. You said you're trying to help him, right?
Well, because he said that when we were talking first before on Instagram, when he was insecure about being gay, he was insecure about his body, the way it looked.
Okay.
I said, I understand that because when I was the same way, because I was overweight.
Okay.
So I had more problems than he does because being overweight, and all that kind of stuff, your body looks gross and all that, you think.
Okay.
And so, but he never did.
I know,
And
but why?
I understand that, and I said,
Yeah.
I understand that. I sent him the picture that wasn't mine.
I understand, but why ask?
We'd just be like redoing and rehashing the same shit we always see with this stuff. The guy basically just gives fucking excuses the whole way down. All right.
Images online to whom he believes to be a year old boy. He did send a picture of he says it's another. We talked to him. He said it's another person's and then we have all the talk, and there is a lot of intent to meet. So we were basically we came in the restaurant there to talk to him, and we were just on the corner there having a conversation with him just about the messages. He did confirm that he sent them. They're currently on his phone.
It's such an awkward conversation. It wasn't even really that interesting. That's the thing. I feel like when you've seen one of these things, you've seen them all. I unironically, I'll give Chris Hansen this. His cadence and delivery and things makes every conversation that Chris Hansen has ever had with a predator the most engaging, interesting thing possible. Because it's just the way that Chris Hansen talks that makes him very engaging.
He's back inside now, but he said he deleted the conversation on Instagram, which would be able to be pulled up pretty easily. But it's pretty much just pretty much what we have here. Just want to get that just make a report of that.
I guess I'm a little bit what are we looking at here?
See, the thing is that the police officers coming here are like, I'm just a little lost. What is going on here? That's not a good sign. The police should have been like on standby already there, because and this isn't in favor of TCAP because we already did a stream about what the fucking problem was with TCAP. But the police were already there on site and they were all on this, like, they all knew. They all knew already. But these guys called the cops show up. And now the beat cop is like, what the fuck are you talking about? What?
It would be more so accosting him for moral purposes.
Who's the victim?
So it's actually a decoy account. So
This officer is asking these questions is like such a red flag for the success of this operation.
we run it's like a predator sting operation.
Okay, so what information do you have to give?
She is not happy about this. That lady is pissed. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Not only does she have no clue, she's like, "What? Are you? Okay."
Me here.
We have his Threads profile where he did reach out to the boy, a picture that he sent of himself.
Can I take a look at your folder?
Sure, yeah. And I have just a couple other messages on my actually on my phone here that you can look at as well.
Okay, now who is this person?
That's it.
Skeeter almost never fucking involves the police as part of this thing because he knows it would get shut down.
That's him.
That's him,
Okay.
Stanford Kipping the third.
How did you identify which one he is in there?
He's pretty easy to recognize.
Okay.
We just looked for anyone that looks like a white Tootsie Roll.
He is registered.
He's registered?
Yeah.
How do we not know that?
He's what? He's registered. You can search that up in a named database. You know how easy why wasn't that like one of the first things you did?
We looked up that didn't come up on Truthfinder.
Are you paid?
That didn't come up. Wait, isn't there like there's like a database? Like you can look at a database that's like maintained by your state and find it. I know New York has a database that's maintained by your state. Same thing for California. Both of them. I don't know about the Middle America states. Maybe Texas probably does too. But like this one, what? This is like not that difficult. You could do it right now. You could really ruin your day by going on to your state's sex offender registry and searching by distance from your location.
Oh, ma'am, actually, the real reason we're here is that Stanford's been chatting online with a year-old boy and sending.
Oh boy. So the family would already know. So this ain't even the first time.
Graphic images.
Are you for real?
Yeah, unfortunately, we just had to talk to him about kind of what's going on, what's been going on. We were just sort of undercover today. Yeah, she definitely told the whole family. There she is walking back. Auntie's walking back, or Ma, I think that's Mom. That might be Mom.
His mom's walking back.
That's his
Right
mom.
there, right?
Yeah.
that's his mom.
Party's canceled. Stanford was talking to a film. Oh,
This is really fucked. So the family don't care. Well, it's like one of two things, right? If he served time for doing it before and then they let him back in, it's like, what do you really want to do? For him to be like completely just ostracized completely? I mean, yeah, I guess that's one of the options. There are tons of people who keep convicts in their family. You know, they could be just as mad the first time as they are the second. It doesn't change their reception to it. But a lot of people are going to just drop somebody from their family too. Right? And you might be sitting there going, well, if it was my family, they would drop them. Well, you could say that from a position of hindsight, but talk to anybody who has had somebody be a violent offender in their family, and you realize how fucking difficult it is to really truly drop someone from your life, especially when they're like somebody who is like your son, your brother, your cousin, any of that stuff, right? It's not that easy when you're actually in that, right? You get the benefit of being somebody sitting there not dealing with it. I guarantee you there's somebody in this chat right now who has an experience very similar to this. Okay, somebody who's committed some kind of crime, and then they've let that person back into their life.
oh, they took our balloons too. Looks like the party's shut down. Oh boy, oh, Auntie's coming out too. Sorry, Auntie, didn't mean to ruin your party. Sorry for crashing your party.
Just leave it. Just leave it. Don't double down. Don't double down. It is very complicated, speaking from experience. Yeah, it's got to be complicated. I can't imagine that it wouldn't be, you know? Like, that's just the reality. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, fucking families are very complicated and messy like that.
We really didn't mean to. I hope you like the balloons.
I must have no heart because someone related to me does some fuck shit like that, and I'll drop them real quick. Yeah, but you're saying that from a position of not needing to make that decision. The game changes when you're actually in that position, is what I'm saying. I agree with the difficulty that comes with dropping family. My own grandmother found out that my biological dad was a creep, but didn't drop him because that's her son. Yeah.
Well, why'd they leave so early, Stanford?
They all gotta go back home.
Oh, they gotta go back.
Imagine. Okay, well, Epstein's family all knew about it. Okay, that's not the same thing. They were billionaire sex traffickers. It was an industry.
Home already?
Yeah, we're not from up here.
Okay. Has anyone sent you anything like strange on Telegram? Add you to any
Yes.
groups like where they're sending like
Yeah, I got-
pictures of?
I got messages about wanting to buy content.
Okay.
And I just
What was
blocked
that
them
on?
and deleted them on Telegram.
Did they
Random things would come in and say, "Hi, do you want to buy content of boys and stuff like that?" And I would just block them and delete it.
Did they ever send you like maybe a 10-second like trailer
Yeah,
teaser
and I
of what it
deleted
is?
those too. I'm like,
Okay.
I don't want that.
If you
I
could
don't want
describe what you saw in that little teaser video.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I gotta be honest.
not something I would. That
My cousin, who was a creep, and the family stayed around until his 20s, and no one talked about it. Jesus.
kind of grossed me out a little bit.
Fair enough.
It's like dads having with their stuff like that were really, really.
How old would you say this?
The song is just making this fucking event right now.
Looked.
They look maybe.
Okay. How recent did you come across this on Telegram?
Last week I got a
Last
text
week. That's pretty
that
recent.
said, "Hey, do you want to buy this content?" And I'm like,
Okay.
"No."
Okay.
I said no, and then I deleted it.
Got it.
For the past 3 months, every now and then I get a text on Telegram of what's not. Hey,
I can't get over the music. I'm just making this event right now. Oh, God. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, fuck. That's funny. Okay. So I know Beckett and Quinthio covered this one, but I'm going to read the title to you. It says, "Playing a Predator in Mario Kart. If he loses, I call the cops."
This is 30-year-old Matt, or Daddy, as he likes to be called. And on one lonesome...
See, he's doing like a 2-bit Chris Hansen. You know? He's really doing a 2-bit Chris Hansen.
Saturday night, he showed up to our Sting house to play some Mario Kart. We all got together, had some laughs, and got down on some good old-fashioned split-screen gaming. It really was a good old time. Matt had a lot of fun.
Diesel, can you do a To Catch a Predator Chris Hansen impersonator? I don't think I can. No, I can't do it. Why don't you have a C? I can't do it. I can't do it. It's more nasally. Why don't you have a C? No, I can't do it. I don't even know how Pattinson has such a great one. He must have practiced for that for a very long time. What if you practice? I'm not Robert Pattinson. I don't need to practice.
The decoys had a lot of fun. I personally had a blast, and most important of all, the police had a good old time when they arrived on scene. But, unfortunately, as we all know, all good things...
You should play what the fuck is Choicer Voicer?
must come to an end.
Can you do an impression of Donald Trump as a predator catcher?
What are you doing, Jeffrey? I'm going to need you to take a seat. I can't believe you've done this. You know, I have these messages here. Daddy likes that. What did you mean when you said that to her? You know how old she is? She's at least 12 years old. I'd never go younger than 15.
So after Matt was done playing Strip Mario Kart with our adult decoy, I came out to ask him a few questions about the conversation that he'd been having online. At this time, Matt wasn't having so much fun
Why wasn't I invited, Jeffrey?
anymore. It was like I had killed his vibe.
Can you do it in a British accent now?
Oh, oi, Governor, why don't you have a seat over there? What were you saying? I love it when you touch your willy like that. Do you know how old this lad is? Yeah, that's right. He was none older than a thruppence himself. And here you were.
Think of it as being in first place in Mario Kart and someone all the way in the back drops a
Yeah, I'm doing like the Pip Pop Tally Ho type. I can either do like the Pip Pop Tally Ho British, or I could do like a,
Oi, mate. Why you have a seat over there? And, I'm going to give you a right thrashing.
blue shell on you and just ruins your day. That's pretty much what I did to Matt. I was his real life blue shell, if you will.
shut up. I was his real life blue shell, if you will.
I like it.
Oi, Huey. Oi, Huey.
Yeah, you know that Homelander likes sticking it up his fucking bum. That's right, I got a pedophile in the book of the Beppo.
Which, by the way, that literally happened, okay? Because fucking Firecracker was up to some shit.
You took your shirt off.
Yeah, I guess that's Australian, yeah. Ew.
Oh, cute.
That girl did not say daddy, just...
We're gonna race again.
I was his real life blue shell, has the same energy as my life is like a video game.
I don't think it's that bad.
No, society does.
I want a gun.
This guy's bad at Mario Kart, man.
I guess normally not something that like you role play with.
If I was one of these freaks getting poached and Walmart Chris Hansen started speaking Cockney at me, I'd just go to jail. Dude, why all the predator catchers are just some fat fucking American chud, man. We don't got any of them with like sauce.
You just can't lose. I know.
What's going on, Daddy? You like to be called Daddy, don't you?
Me?
Yeah, you with your shirt off there, and the hot and ready pizza. Do you prefer Daddy or Matt?
Matt.
You prefer Matt? So you don't want me to call you Daddy? Okay.
Yeah, the girlfriend's that's a decoy.
Well, Matt, could you just have a seat for me? Yeah, just have a couple questions for you here. So, what's going on tonight?
Your identification, please. I don't have any.
You don't have it on you? Do you drive here without a license?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's one crime in itself.
So, well, this guy is sitting there. Okay, the funniest part of all of this is that the police are currently not in the room. That's private security. He's paid for that, and he's not an officer.
There, man.
Why do they all sit down? Yeah, you'd be thinking like you'd book it, right? Like that's what would happen.
You want to guess what the other crime is that you're committing tonight?
I know.
What? No, think long and hard. Okay.
I know what it is. I just.
Yeah. Well, what do you think it is?
These guys always have, I will say this, these guys always have a certain phrenology to them because this guy's prescription is absolutely insane. Look at that, man. He got the Jeffrey Dahmer bifocals.
Yes.
Exactly, like you said, that guy's not a cop. Why'd you sit down? Why are you listening to him? I mean, I want him to go to jail, but like, what kind of ancient magic is being used here? Yeah. It's the suit thing. By the way, I have this problem with guys who present at E3. I'm sorry. I'm the world's gayest straight man, but I have every single, like, I always complain about how people be dressing. Okay, but I do not like when people wear fucking t-shirts with suit jackets. Okay? Like, he is wearing, what is that? That looks like a blazer. A blazer with a t-shirt kills me. I hate it. Even worse is a blazer with jeans and a graphic tee. Ugh. Hate it. I also think the suit is a little tight on him. If I'm being frank, I don't think it's fitting correctly. It's a Game Awards CEO fit.
You're not.
Sorry, what was that?
They always do a picture. They always do a shot of the motherfucker's shoes, bro.
It's okay.
Not.
This is the what are those shot for the sneakerheads in the audience. Okay.
No, not that. Something with though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm blanking.
Blanking. Maybe I could help. You want to phone a friend, maybe?
Yeah, a lot of guys who mess with kids are cowards and weaklings. Easy to cow if you project authority. Yeah.
You want to phone a friend? Help you out?
No.
What about a graphic tee, jeans, boots, trench coat, and a clipboard with a petition to force politicians to play violent video games? Oh. Well, you know, I guess it really depends, you know. You gotta ask them very plainly and deadpan. Do you want to sign my petition? And then, maybe. But that has to be after you help a midget, like, protect his arcade from strippers or something.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you what it is. It looks like, from what I have here, it looks like you're here to have sex with...
Imagine you work for the private security contractor and your job is to go out with Skeeter Jean to go catch a pedophile.
Is that a...
That jacket makes it look like you have massive bazongas. Well, I feel like, okay, unironically, if I feel like it's too tight around, like, his barrel of his chest, so, like, below his breast, it looks too tight around there, which is my thing. What about a buzz cut, red tank top, combat pants, sunglasses, and a TV tuned into soap operas before those alien bastards cut my cable? Well, you know, what's he say? I'm washed, baby. He is washed. Duke Nukem is the definition of washed.
Oh, does that sound about right?
Hey, men deserve cleavage too. Yeah, but like you could wear a cleavage slutty outfit and not look like you're you know, sucking it in, you know what I mean?
That's what you're here to do tonight.
Would Keem get in trouble for setting up a pedo boxing match? The winner doesn't go to jail. You know, the thing is I feel like we live in a world where that could actually happen. Like we're past the pale. Like that sounds like a reality that we could live in.
What do we have there? What else is there?
Condoms.
Could you hold that up for me? Could I see the condoms? Okay, that's what you brought tonight. Do you want to just give that to Chet here? And what else did you bring?
That was it.
Okay,
But
so
no,
a whole.
no identification.
So it looks like
I'd
you.
buy that stuff.
Yes, you're right.
Looks like you brought a whole a starter kit.
Yeah.
So I can give it to Rick.
Yeah.
We can just take down documentation of that.
So,
So,
going to jail?
well, I'm going to get to that in a minute, Matt. Now, first of all, I just want to know what was your plan here tonight?
Why are we blurring the condoms? We want to make sure that we could get ads, dude. Come on.
I honestly don't know. Like
Yeah, I think the
They were
police should be
wrong
touching
and
that while they're
I-
wearing gloves.
Well, we see if you look over there, man, we can see kind of what the plan is.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
what-
he is
But
going to play.
What were you saying though?
And it took me a while to find another job. Gonna be homeless over. Well, actually, not even that because I'm probably gonna be in prison, correct?
We'll see what the higher ups want to do. You know,
We'll see what the higher ups want to do. Skeeter can't give a statement about whether he's going to prison or not because Skeeter doesn't know if he's going to prison or not. Do we know if this guy went to prison? We don't know.
like I said, we'll get to that in a minute. I mean, you asked how many rounds she wanted to go. How many condoms were in that pack?
3.
3. So were you trying to go 3 rounds with her? I know she only got 2 races done, but 3. So 3 rounds, you could say. You said you might regret that. I can multiple times. P Diddy on the other.
The demon was bigger than the angel, so
Now, I think you had P Diddy on the other shoulder. I mean, that's worse.
You can show your child audience a pedophile, but you can't show them the condoms.
Than a demon. I think what you're doing here is more on the P Diddy scale of things. Some really bad stuff.
100%.
Now it's like you have the angel on one shoulder and P Diddy on the other. Man, I don't know. Have you done this before?
I never have.
This is your first time. No, Matt. If I had $1 for every time I heard that,
We could probably get a deep dish.
could have probably upgraded to a deep dish. That's all I'm saying.
You'd have $1.
Well, you get what I'm saying either. You get what I'm saying either way. It's
This
just-
guy. Oh, brother. He's trying to riff with the pedo, and it doesn't land, and so we have to go through the joke explanation pipeline. Do we really? This is just move on.
I've heard it many times.
Normally,
been in this business a
honestly, I
long
normally
time.
go after older women.
Like how old do you usually go to?
40s.
40s. And you're. This is. Are you on any drugs, substances, anything like that? You just do marijuana. Okay. There was one message I was looking for specifically that I wanted to ask you on. Does it have the penalty? Do you have anything else that you have to say for yourself?
No, sir.
Matt, if you could please just.
Sit down for
Please just.
This guy legitimately thinks they're police. Oh my god, this is so fucking funny. Oh.
Sit down, please. I just have a couple more words for you. So is there someone that does a thing?
He's gonna play Mario Kart with him.
Or no, he was kind of a Luigi. You were using Luigi.
Hold on.
See where it goes.
I mean, we can, but I don't.
Okay, well, we'll see where it goes. You were using Luigi. Okay, I can see you as kind of a Luigi kind of guy. I thought you might have picked Bowser though. Honestly. And yeah, I'll just use Baby Peach. That's cool. Let's go to the next race. So yeah, hopefully I remember how to play this. I haven't played in quite some time. All right, so yeah, hopefully I remember how to play this.
So when YouTubers do this, are they liable to get sued for not blurring the faces like what cops do and such? I would imagine that the guys are too broke. You know, like, come on. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Oh, I started with the boost. I got it. Baby Peach's card is kind of...
Dude, if I was 14, I would think this is the funniest shit ever. 100%.
Kind of slow in this one.
But we now have to sit here in abject silence as we watch Skeeter Jean play Mario Kart with the pedophile. Whatever happened with the squatter uncle? That... Yeah, that is a... Well, Jidion got arrested. And then Jidion had to make a fucking apology video. And everybody clowned on him because the apology video sucked.
Old-fashioned drifting there.
Dude, the pedo's just sitting there going, these cops are weird. Yeah.
Still think either way, I deserve it.
Okay. The ridiculousness of this situation is just, yeah, just, I'm thinking that this guy might think they're cops and this is going on. This is so ass and unserious. I mean, I think really the worst part, the biggest indictment I can give to this is that it's unquestionably boring. It is not engaging. I am bored. I like, excuse me if I'm brain rotted, but this is it moves very slow.
You still, so even if you win, you think you still deserve to get... Okay, well, we'll get to that.
Bro, these cops bored as hell. They got nothing to do. They ain't even arrested me. We play a Mario Kart still.
In a minute, man. Oh, damn it. That damn red shell.
I'd rather watch DSP. You know, I recently, someone in my store was like, Diesel, you need to play the video clip of DSP unboxing and reviewing this video game, but his fire alarm is going off the entire video, and it was so fucking funny. I played that for like a room full of people.
Oh, another one hit me? Are you kidding me? What is with all these red shells?
Dude, the commentary does not help this situation.
I'm right behind you, Matt. I'm right behind you. I'm trying to... I keep getting hit by red shells.
What? This is absolutely corny. This is so fucking corny. This is legitimately corny. I don't have... Again, at least Chris Hansen comes in, does the... What were you thinking? Messaging a minor. And then it ends, okay? And then they arrest him. But this, I have to, like, belabor through every single agonizing, awkward interaction.
Oh, Matt, you're good.
Skeeter G's gonna lose to him, dude.
I didn't think Matt was as good at Mario Kart. Okay, just passed him. Oh, he passed me.
Yeah, for better or worse, Chris is a showman and an entertainer. Yeah. I would understand Chris Hansen getting mad at Skeeter Jean for aping his bit, actually. I 100% get where Chris Hansen's coming from. He's like Chris Hansen has his own skeletons, okay? He's clearly like a crazy person, but holy fucking shit.
Oh, damn it.
If I was the predator catcher guy, Chris Hansen, and this fucking chuckle fuck is getting on YouTube and doing the same bit as me, same cadence with the fuck ass suit, and then playing Mario Kart with a predator, Chris Hansen would legitimately think it's beneath him to do such a thing with a pedophile. Okay?
Baby, we gotta keep those babies away from Matt. Oh, he might try something with them.
These are jokes like a Call of Duty lobby, okay, which is not good.
He liked the idea too.
He did. I'm right on him. He's in first.
This is so fucking boring. Bro, Skeeter Jean's getting absolutely washed by this guy, dude.
I'm almost there. So close to him.
Dude, Skeeter is so bad at fucking Mario Kart, bro. They're playing on like 50cc. What's going on?
Oh.
The thing is, Chris Hansen never let the pedos in the room with the decoys for more than 30 seconds. Yeah, because they could be dangerous.
God, I thought we were gonna have to let him go for a second there. My heart was racing. Whew. Oh, sorry. What was that? You don't think you should, even if you won? Okay. I mean, you did go from, second to ninth. So yeah.
Jidion / Skeeter clearly have a fetish, and it's this.
I think it's almost like the clout demon. Really, I think it's probably that.
No, they're in
That was intense. I haven't played Mario Kart in a minute. I was hitting those drifts though. I was hitting those. Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You weren't so bad yourself. It's just
What are we doing?
what you're here to do today was kind of. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, just for now. We're oh, Matt.
Skeeter suffers from chronic corniness. Okay, like. Yeah, these guys are bad. I feel like when I cover stuff like this and I laugh at the guy doing the predator catching, I have to keep reiterating the obvious for the dum-dums in the back, okay? Like, yeah, this guy should go to prison. This is bad. This guy is a piece of shit for doing that. But Skeeter is such a corny-looking dork. He is a dork. A dork, okay? And if you think he's like a bad motherfucker, you're absolutely fucking 15, brother. Okay? You do not pay taxes. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. In fact, the fact that I could learn your opinion at any moment is a cognito hazard for my life.
I mean, if that's all you have to
What
say.
the fuck are these questions, Diesel? Would you have Skeeter having a pedo fetish or Mike Klum having a bath fetish? What the fuck are we talking about?
What I have to let you know here is that I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation.
I'm Skeet Hansen, dude. Chris Hansen. I'd say he's rolling over in his grave, but the guy's alive.
Unit. We're doing an online series about adults who are trying to meet up with for sex. And you've just been skeeted.
I don't think we should make "you've just been skeeted" a thing. I don't think it should be a thing.
In 4K. Both in real life and...
He just gave the punked line. He's rolling over in his Benz.
in Mario Kart just now.
You can't say that to the child molester.
Anything else you have to say, we'd love to hear it. Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait patiently for the authorities to arrive. It's just a sad thing, Matt. I mean, well, that's going to be up to them when they get here, man.
It's gonna be up to them when they get here. We have assumedly been here for exactly 31 minutes, and the police still haven't arrived. Oh yeah, because we need to make the pitch of I played fucking Mario Kart with the criminal, right?
Did you want to finish? You're right at the finish line, man. You're right there. Okay. I'm just saying this is maybe the last game of Mario Kart that you play for a while, so you might want to, just finish it.
Yeah, like right on the edge.
You're just right there, Here you go. Okay, now we finish. It's a good thing you didn't finish though. You stop that from happening today.
Honestly, if I did, I'd probably go home. Just because how disgusted I was.
So Matt, what's gonna happen after this? I mean, whether you leave here in handcuffs or not, I mean, are we gonna go out and do a thing like this again, or?
Absolutely not. Honestly, won't even be on any more dating websites just because it's.
Peter Jean's a worst Pred Cash asked to leave the function. Why is Skeeter so weird? I would just like to put into perspective here that this guy came here to meet up with a minor, and the guy that we're like is really weird is Skeeter Jean. What a big dog. I could say I wish I was better. In fact, I've never been more down. Times have never been tougher. I don't know if I'll make it through this. Sorry, it's not you, Jazz. You just came in. All right, it's a corny man being corny. Oh my god.
Not right.
I didn't this is crazy. I didn't know this until recently. I didn't actually realize how many prisons are basically like big camps for like cheap labor. The cheap labor, it's slave labor, just so we all know. But I didn't realize that for a very long time. It's not something that's talked about. But there's like tons of items that get sold. Like during COVID, I didn't realize that a lot of the soap that was being put in stores was made by prisons. Like I did not know that. And so there's like New York State, like soap from the government, and it was made in like a orange jumpsuit factory.
Right. I think we can all agree it's not right.
It's wrong. 100%.
His corn is so cobbed, bro, dude. His corn is cobbed. Not only is his corn cobbed, but like he got the butter on it and everything, all right?
I hope this...
Don't forget office furniture. Lots of it is made in prisons. You know what I've realized? Colleges, when I go to like when I was in college, right? I was in my college in Massachusetts, and the furniture looked the same in Massachusetts that it looked in New York. So, take that for what you will.
Just hope it gives a lot for you to think about here, Matt. And, you say you're all night, just, I also
his corn is cobbed, his career is creamed. Dude. Fucking... This chat is corny, man. This chat is corny.
hope you don't go that route, and I hope you know that your life isn't over. But Matt, it's just one of those things that we just can't excuse, or you just can't just let it go. But I'm sure within prison they'll be able to get you some kind of help in there. I mean, do you see a therapist?
I used to see one for a while.
Okay. When's the last time you saw them?
Right before I broke my back.
Okay. Now, Matt, maybe you should go back. Seems like you have a major problem here.
I only stopped going just because I couldn't afford it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know I'm really killing the vibe here by talking about how the prison industrial complex it profits off of the slave labor of the incarcerated. But nothing really puts a finer point on it than the guy who was seeing a therapist couldn't see a therapist because it was too expensive, and then committed the act of trying to meet up with a minor. Correlatively, this is not sending a really good signal for this whole privatized healthcare thing. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying, if therapists were accessible and affordable, maybe this never would have happened. But, you know, I don't know if that's too woke for us to be having that discussion right now.
Well, there's programs you can get into that, you know, will help you pay for that and get you the help you need.
Not because of you, Diesel, but there's so much dead air. I know.
That's what we want to do for you. Well, you know, when the police arrive, they'll definitely be able to point you in the right direction for that. Get you in contact with someone. I'm glad, I'm glad you're still.
I like that we have to sit here in abject horror as we sit here and listen to Skeeter Jean try and give like a pep talk to this guy now. That's really what we wanted. That's really what we came here for.
Here today, man. I'm not glad you're here and right here, right now, but you know, I'm sure there's people out there who love you.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Well, what about before this?
They did, or
Yeah, okay. Wait a second. A real talk. Why did Skeeter Jean sit down with his suit jacket buttoned? Would it have killed him to like unbutton that? You know.
they probably thought they did.
You sure you don't want a slice of pizza here, Matt?
Can we stop? Oh boy. Okay, so the title for this video that I'm about to play next is, so it has two titles. The alt title is titled Catching an Illegal Immigrant Predator with Jidion on Cinco de Mayo. The other, and this is the one that is up on YouTube, okay? Man comes to eat 14-year-old girl's taco, but meets BBC instead. Now, there are a myriad of things I could say to that, but the first one of those things is that it's a little inappropriate.
I don't want to see him playing Mario Kart. I don't want to see him giving a pep talk to the Predator. I don't want to watch him share a pizza.
Reba.
He's literally 1 minute.
Is the BB? I feel like if a guy has to, if a man says that he has a BBC, is the implication there that he has a small penis? Because that's what it feels like to me. Because if a guy has a big cock, he does not need to walk around saying it, you know? But man comes to eat a 14-year-old girl's taco but meets BBC instead is an insanely outrageous title.
Around the corner.
We gotta be careful, Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The piñatas, the balloons, really setting the mood for this sort of Cinco de Mayo party that we were putting together for Marco. Now, we didn't have a whole lot of information on this guy prior to him showing up to the house. We just knew that, you know, he was...
Dude, he's like... Now, maybe there's a camera guy on the other side of this, but I feel like he's recording an interview, but he's like the only guy in the room.
40-some-year-old man trying to meet a 14-year-old girl for illicit activity, and we figured that he didn't speak very good English. So luckily we had already arranged for a translator to be on standby. Now, after we were all set up and everything, I think we had a pretty good
Yeah, the members only title seems geared towards chuds. Yeah.
looking Cinco de Mayo party. I mean, if I was invited to this party, I would have been thrilled. Seriously. If you look through the text messages of the conversation, it's
obvious that Marco really thought that he was in some sort of relationship with this 14-year-old girl that did not exist. Keep in mind, he does have a wife, so he's married, and he has kids of his own.
There is no producer on the other side interviewing him. Skeet is talking to himself in his room, but it is framed as if he is doing an interview. This is so LARPy. This is so LARPy. This is legitimately LARP. You're LARPing as Chris Hansen. That's corny.
Bit of a
I would have been thrilled for this party because the dollar store banners and nothing else.
concern.
Does his shirt say Raw Dog? Yeah, that's a Christian American Jidion's merch, okay?
A little bit disturbing. As horny as this Marco character was, we couldn't.
You know, I really love how, we've got this like Mexican guy here and this fucking black guy is wearing a fucking taco on his head. All right. But if I came into a room with a pedophile who was black and I had a fucking chicken wing on my head, everybody would have a real big fucking problem with that. Okay.
Install him anymore, so at some point we gave him the address, got into position and fired up the cameras and waited to hear Marco approach. All right. We good to send the address now?
Yeah, we're on the address.
He's literally 1 minute around the corner.
Oh, no. We gotta be careful.
House is hot.
I feel like a lot of predator catching channels are actually geared towards chuds because I think a lot of them really like the feeling of retribution or like revenge as a form of justice, or like, it like when somebody goes to prison and they serve their time and then they come out and rejoin society, like they'd be the kind of people who are like, you're not allowed to rejoin society. You committed a crime, right? So I feel like a lot of that is geared towards chuds in that regard. What if you wore a watermelon costume? What the fuck do you think would happen, guys? Yeah, it's like they are really interested in the feeling of the revenge, right? Or in a case like this with this Mexican guy who is a pedophile, right? The defining thing for somebody who's a chud watching this is like, see, the illegal Mexicans are sending their worst here. There are Mexican illegal pedophiles, so we need to get every single Latino and throw them out of the country until we're a white nation. I mean, Jesus Christ, Alex Rosen is like big ups with Chud the Builder, okay? And not only that, Alex Rosen like will be like, I've caught pedophiles. N-word with the hard R. It's like, all right, buddy. Could have gotten through that whole thing without you saying the N-word hard R, but okay.
Wait, keep going.
Yeah, essentially the Punisher thing, yeah.
I go down there right now.
But also think about how many times like things like that come from the Chud, and then the Chud is the one who is doing that thing.
Oh, I don't want to get too rambunctious.
Please see Republican commits sex crime, but ask for the blanket execution of blank group,
Last time, so can I slap him up a little bit?
This is exactly the same as the women who talk about true crime, exactly like it's a sexy thriller. Yes, 100%.
You can? I'll just have to cut it out of the video for YouTube, but hey, I don't mind it.
Wait, he said make you what?
Make you moan.
Yeah, it's like those identities, they like will latch on to that, right? And I'm not saying somebody like Skeeter is doing that deliberately. I don't know, right? But if a chud were to watch like a gay pedophile get caught, he would make the leap in logic to be like, well, that's obvious because all gays are pedophiles. Like that is the kind of mental gymnastics that they would be playing in order to justify their bigotry.
Very rich.
Very rich.
Maybe he meant very much. I don't think his English is that good. Then we have the infamous D-pick, and he says,
I have a little thick too. You have big vagina, sweetie? Well, I wanna sex with you, sweetie. Yeah, not very.
Very bad, very awful. Absolutely.
Manteco? Really?
Now, in what world should a 40-year-old man be hanging out with a 14-year-old girl?
I will say the EDP documentary has definitely made this very comedic. The EDP documentary has very much made them eat their own words.
Even if they weren't planning on doing anything, which we know Marco for sure was, but even still, it's you know, it's a little weird.
I'm like, you are single for now. You mom when you come? You mom when you come?
When does my mom come?
Mm-hmm.
In like 3 days or so.
At some point, I decided that the interaction between Marco and the decoy had gone on for long enough, so we went ahead and walked on out to confront him. To God that this man would at least speak some English. Just a little bit. That's all I need.
I need to be able to make the content. He needs to be able to speak some English, man. Come on.
I'm working for now here.
You're working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
What do you do?
painting.
Painting? You're here to paint something?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you here
Paint
to...
this picture for me. Why are you here to meet a 14-year-old girl? Can you paint that picture for me?
Were you maybe trying to paint the walls of a 14-year-old girl?
Painting and inside.
Inside. Inside walls. So where...
Yeah.
Did you bring your equipment? Did you bring your painting equipment?
I don't understand.
You're a painter, right?
Yeah, painting the wall.
And you're here...
Where's your paintbrush?
And you're here...
Right. And roll and brush.
Yeah, where is it?
You're here to paint, right?
Mm,
You just said you were here to paint, Marco. I'm just trying to understand, where's your painting equipment?
I don't understand.
I like how Jidion is like reaping the rewards of this, but to be fair, like Jidion is quite literally just standing here with a taco on his head as Skeeter asked a guy who can't speak English a bunch of questions.
Okay. Do you maybe understand this? This would be your picture, right? That's you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And you have an account on the Badoo app?
4K, buddy.
You have an...
Fucking so fucking unfunny. So fucking unfunny, dude. I'm fucking too old. I'm literally too old for this content. This motherfucker's doing 4K. Corny. Grown men making content and acting like 14-year-old boys, bro.
This would be your account of the Badoo.
They're gonna pull out the translator, okay? But they wanna, you know, really show how much of a non-English speaker he is.
On the Badoo app? Right here?
yeah,
That's you.
for the
Online dating.
yeah.
Right.
But I don't buy. What is
It's okay, take your time.
What is the? I am
Taco?
no.
Sure.
Jesus.
Food, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pedos love tacos.
No.
That's what they say.
No.
Yeah, the pedos love tacos, not Mexicans love tacos, right? Let's be real. The room is Cinco de Mayo themed because it's Cinco de Mayo and this guy is Mexican. If this was a white pedophile, the room would not be Cinco de Mayo themed.
You gotta celebrate your heritage.
Oh, Jesus, there's no way you said that. Oh my God. Why don't you just call him a beaner while you're at it, man? Let's just go the whole way. Get it, tacos. Get it, tacos, because he's Mexican. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Guatemala. You're from Guatemala. Oh. Yeah.
Oh. You know, him being from Guatemala is not surprising, okay? Because I think Americans think that all of the people coming across the border are Mexicans, but the reality is that they're usually from people from Central America or somewhere else coming up through the country.
Every video is staged. Everyone is a paid actor here. This should be viewed as an Adult Swim show. Does restricts my true feelings.
I'm not even mad at the racism as I am at the goddamn laziness of the racism. I don't think it's even surprising, right? Because I think so many Americans think it's the Mexicans, okay? Now, there are bad parts in Mexico, but I have known people who live in Mexico. There are plenty of places that are actually fucking phenomenal, okay? Yeah, I know more Guatemalans. Like, I know people who have come here, and they are not Mexican. They are usually from Guatemala or El Salvador or Venezuela, and a lot of them usually make the trip from down there all the way up and then cross the land border or something else, right?
So maybe.
But yeah, I think assuming that everything is a gag here is significantly better and more realistic.
After this,
we could be racist because you're a pedophile. Yeah, like people always like the second anybody ever commits some like ridiculously heinous crime, they're like, actually, now I can be a piece of shit because you're a piece of shit, and it's like. You just kind of want an excuse to be that way? That's kind of weird, bro. Just be that way. Bro, Jidion and Skeeter couldn't tell you a country past the border besides Mexico. They would melt to know that there's a different types of South Americans who don't look like each other, yes.
Guantanamo Bay. You ever see Harold and Kumar? No. Oh, well, maybe you'll find out what that's like in a little bit. The girl does tell you that she's 14, and you proceed to have a sexually charged conversation with her. Which is
I like how Jidion's whole role in this being like where he's like moving back and forth. He's like when Key and Peele are doing the like Obama and Obama's anger translator, like Jidion is just being the hype man. It is really strange how he's like backseating on this and doing nothing.
Real reason you're here tonight, right? Not to paint, but to meet a 14-year-old.
No. Oh. She takes and I am not bad people. I am looking for a girlfriend. Only.
What'd you say about black people?
Huh?
What'd you say about black people?
I don't ban. Bad person.
Oh, okay.
I am not bad person.
Oh, you're not a bad person.
No.
Okay.
No.
But
he was really hoping that motherfucker said something racist.
Here to do some bad things. You ask her.
Jidion is filling the role of a sassy black woman as a sassy black man. Sorry, guys. I'm sore. All right. You got to see a little bit of nip. Fuck. I'm fucking so fucking sore. Fuck, dude. There we go. Sore from what? Oof. I went to the gym. That's why I'm sore.
If she does oral sex.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
No.
Damn, that was loud. I'm sorry. I've been sitting in this chair a while, man, you know.
Message that you sent right here. You said,
ooh, Mr. I work out. Yeah, man.
Do you like oral sex?
Yeah. But she yeah.
She what?
I don't.
You were speaking pretty good English just a little bit ago. We heard the whole thing, so.
No, my English and translate for the Google.
Oh.
But
Hey Siri, how do you say you're in Spanish?
This is so fucking cringe, dude. Dude, it's so fucking like it is on our To Catch a Predator is literally classier than this. It is actually hilarious how classy Chris Hansen is in comparison. I came back to you being a hoe, yeah. That was so epic, Jidion.
In Spanish, your is. Estás jodido.
Do you understand that?
Sí.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm sorry, but
Oh no, it's fine. I've got a few more things to go over with you here. You repeatedly call her sweetie. You say, I would like to make you moan. Very rich. You want to make her moan?
No entiendo.
Did the police show up? Yeah, they do.
Where?
Y allá afuera lo tengo y ahí se quedó porque yo no quería entrar. Porque yo le dije que saliera. Y eso fue todo. Porque en el carro, si yo...
Déjame decirle, just to talk to her and give her a Starbucks that he bought for her.
Yeah, they did multiple in the same house. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, this guy really looked like TCAP and said, "What if it was longer, less interesting, and more racist?" Oh my god. Yeah, I don't mind, like, the interactions that Chris Hansen has with the Predators are like really short, poignant, and like biting. But they don't last for so long that it's like, what are we doing here? Like, it's not even like, it's weird and cringe when they do it, but it's almost like the meandering nothingness that goes on throughout the entire process is what makes it so incredibly boring. Like, so much of that video is boring. Like, the most interesting part of that video is the title. Like, yeah, they make good on it, but it is so slow and boring. They used an Airbnb and tell them what they were renting for. Yeah, could you imagine? Yeesh. But all of that, it's crazy how fucking slow it is. The real tragedy is how much of a criminal boredom it causes. Fuck, bro. God. Well, I said this was gonna be a short one. I think that's it for today. I'm just kind of fucking I'm tired, one, and I'm also like not happy today, so I'm just kind of like a miserable Andy, and I don't want to keep doing that to myself. But that was interesting, super great, I guess. Going to bed now? Not bed, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop doing this and try and manifest some happiness in my heart so I could wake up tomorrow and not hate life, I guess. I sound really miserable. I need to talk to somebody. They should add a musical sting to replace the nothing burger of these interactions. Yeah, they should. Oh. I think the word you're looking for is put time and effort into it. Yes. They should put time and effort into the production. Yeah. Oh, crazy.